Hello, Mr. Dowse here. In this lesson we're going to have a look at task 16, the solution to it, which is the gender question. So let's have a look at how I went about completing this. I created three variables, name, age and gender, and I made it clear that I was going to make those variables strings. I've opened and closed quotes to say it's going to be a string. I just haven't put anything in those strings yet because I want to get that information from the user. I'm not going to supply that myself because I know my name's Mr. Dowse and I know that I'm 21 years old, but that's not the point. This is a program that someone else is going to run and I'm going to want to know how old they are and what their name is, not my name. I already know that. So I've defined my variables. And then I need to get the inputs from the user. So as we've done before, I've said name is equal to the input of what is your name, age is equal to the input of what is your age, and gender is equal to the input of what is your gender. And whatever the person enters at the keyboard at this stage gets stored in these three variables. So whatever they enter for name goes in there, whatever they enter for age goes in there, and whatever they enter for gender goes in there. And then I've got my previous print statement that we've seen before. Hello, common name, you look pretty good for an age, year old, gender. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. This bit's a string, so I've opened and I've closed my quotes. I'm then switching to print a variable, so I have to put either a plus or a comma to say it's going to be a variable. So I'm going to use a comma because that puts a space in for me. And then name is going to display whatever was typed in here. So if I typed in Mr. Dowse, it would say hello Mr. Dowse. Then I'm going to have another comma because I'm going back from a variable back to a string. Again, it's in green. So open and close my quotes, my string, comma, variable, comma, now I'm back to a string. You look pretty good for again, close my quote, add a comma, age, 21, comma again, year old as a string. So string, comma, variable, comma, string, comma, variable, you get the idea. So age, year old, and then whatever I put in for my gender. And then here for some reason I didn't put a comma, I put a plus. And what you'll hopefully remember is if we concatenate, join, glue our strings together using a comma, we get a space. So that's nice. Hello, space name, space you look pretty good for an, space 21, space year old, space boy. But then I want an exclamation mark and I don't want a space before the exclamation mark, so I've changed and I've gone to a plus, so it says my gender and then it immediately puts an exclamation mark after it. Now we've already looked at that. What's more important then is I've got my if, elif, else statement. This executes first. If it's true, it does this, that's the end. If it isn't, it checks this, does that, and that's the end. And if this isn't true and this isn't true, well then it will do this instead. So if at the keyboard I typed in boy, it would put but after this bit, all boys smell. If I put in girl in gender, it would print but all girls are evil. And if I didn't put boy or girl, it would put print whatever I wrote in. So let's say I put in banana, it would put banana, question mark, is that a species of dragon? So let's see that code working and what it should do. Now I'm going to have to run this 3 times to check that it works perfectly. So I'm going to say my name is Mr. Dowse, I'm 21 years old and I'm a boy. And it says, hello Mr. Dowse, you look pretty good for a 21-year-old boy, but all boys smell. I'm going to run it again and I'm going to say my name is Mr. Dowse, that I'm 22, got a little bit older, and this time I'm a girl, girl. And it says, hello Mr. Dowse, you look pretty good for a 22-year-old girl, but all girls are evil. And now I've got to check it one last time. So this time I'm going to put something really daft. I'm going to call myself Bend Over. I'm going to say I'm 107. And I'm going to say that I am a flower. And because that doesn't equal boy or girl, this time it says, hello Bend Over, you look pretty good for a 107-year-old flower. Flower? Is that a species of dragon? So it printed all of that out as I asked it to. Oh, got an extra row in, good, I've just noticed. And here it said flower, is that a species of dragon? Because I didn't put in boy, didn't put in girl, so it then caught this else statement. So that's teaching us a little bit more about how if, elif and else statements work. And I could put a snip of this and a snip of this in my ePortfolio to show I've done that task. And that is task 16 done. Thanks for watching.